Welcome home, Rebecca. Didn't see that coming, did you?
I was expecting something, but not that note.
Welcome home, Rep Pack. All right, welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest Spongebob and Nickelodeon collection. But not just that, the creator, founder of this show happens to be the vice president of Nick Entertainment.
That's why I got the job as a VP.
But besides that, I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day. And if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Rugrats collection? Camera flip!
We can't play yet, Lil. I don't got enough messy stuffs yet. I need more.
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because your boy is here. And today is gonna be a blast because we are going to the Funko Shop Hollywood. Which, if you don't know what Funko is, I mean, you probably live a very similar life to Patrick Star. You know, we don't judge around here, but under a rock, because Funkos have been around for a lot of years now. We have many of them here in the collection as well, some up there as well too. But we happen to be fortunate enough to live in a state where we're really close to one of the main Funko stores. And when you go to these places, they carry everything from every store when it comes to their exclusives, along with the main releases of the Funko Pops, lounge fly bags. If you guys don't know what lounge fly bags are, they create these awesome bags and many other products. And we've went to the Funko Shop store on this show 2 times before. One time I went there and made my very own Funko of me, and a second time where Mitchell went with us and he also got his own Funko Pop. But this time we're going there just to get an update to see what stuff they've got new and to pick up some stuff I'm hoping we're gonna find. Funko's released a new series called Blockbuster Rewind figures, where they're literally characters that come inside of VHS containers, the ones that we grew up with. Quite literally a product made for millennials and Gen Z. It's literally perfect. So I'm hoping to get those because they have 3 ones they've dropped right now, which is Shaggy, Velma, and Scooby-Doo. But I'm hoping we can get at least one of those, maybe all of them. Not just that though, they've also released a new Rugrats board game called Rugrats Hanukkah, which is crazy. Rugrats got a new board game. Leave it to Funko. There's also a Spirit Kyoshi Pop from Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's not the point. Is there's a lot of stuff that I want to get. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Airbending. Okay, so we are here. We are at the Funko Shop. I love going into the Funko Shop because it's such an experience getting to go there. You're in LA and there's like a huge crowd usually outside. But today there's nobody in the parking lot. Like, let's show them the parking lot. Last time we came, it was literally completely...
It's like eerily empty.
Yeah, it was completely full last time. So I'm hoping they're open, honestly. I thought for sure it was gonna be packed. It's a Friday and it's right before Christmas. It's kind of unreal that it's this empty, but somehow it is. So I'm gonna just be grateful for that case. And we get to sit right outside of the Paramount building, which is cool too. We showed you at the Paramount building last time. We'll get a shot of it too on the way out here, which of course you guys know Paramount for their streaming service, Paramount Plus, where you can watch all the Nickelodeon shows that we love. My favorite streaming service. So I just love the whole vibe here. Let's go ahead and head on into the Funko Shop, and we probably won't film as much of like the design and like the way things are set up, because if we've already done that, if you want to see the previous Funko video we did, you get to see more of like the statues, the displays and stuff they have there. If there's some new stuff, of course we'll show you guys that, but we're mainly going to be looking for some new stuff to add to the collection and seeing what they got in stock. Ooh. The Rugrats, the meaning of Hanukkah game. As you guys may know, the creators of the Rugrats are Jewish, and also there's a lot of like stuff based around the Jewish religion in the show as well too. So they do have episodes about Passover, about Hanukkah. So the fact that there's actually a Hanukkah game is really cool, and I love the little tag on it as well too. The ribbon. This is just sweet. I had no clue this was even coming out, or I never saw it get announced, anything like that. So we're gonna grab it. I don't even know how much it is, but that's an instant grab.
Yeah, that's so cool.
So we have the soda machine here, which is awesome. We have some of the Lord of the Rings, it looks like, some Marvel, DC style ones. I don't see anything that I'm gonna grab, but it's still cool to see them.
Oh, the Night Begins to Shine episode with Robin and Cyborg.
Yeah, Robin and Cyborg. They even have an Ashi right here too.
Oh, the Wonder Twins.
Samurai Jack.
Jane Up and the Wonder Twins.
Here's the VHS tapes though.
We got Toy Story.
Okay, so the Toy Store I didn't get the chase on. I don't know, should I risk it?
I think
Duck Dodgers. And they have the Scooby-Doo one.
Oh, there's TMNT.
Oh my gosh, dude, you're right. Okay, so Mitchell got the Scooby-Doo one last time. So there's Velma and there's Shaggy.
Oh, there's other ones too.
I'm gonna get
I got
Velma.
Scooby. There's a Scooby one right here.
Okay, so we're gonna get Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby. And hopefully one of them is the chase. That would be amazing. So I'll grab one of all three here. And worst case scenario, I just get the commons and I'll be happy with that too. But I think the chase you can actually get looks like Captain Cutler here. This one, it looks like maybe Charlie the Robot. And then this one right here is the Creeper. Oh, that would be so cool to get. I thought that was Dexter right there from Dexter's Lab.
Yeah, I was looking like, oh, here's Dastardly and Mudley, Duck Dodgers.
The Duck Dodgers one is cool too.
Huckleberry Finn.
I'm gonna leave Duck Dodgers just because we have these three already and we want to look around more, but it's already awesome. These are the TMNT ones.
It's all Leo.
Yeah, because this is from the live action movies before they were even nicked, so I'm gonna leave them. But these three right here are an instant grab. I don't know if I'm just gonna grab the first ones I could. Maybe that's the best way to do it, huh?
Yeah, because then you don't have to stress out like I should have done that. You know?
All right, so those three are in there. Already an amazing cartoon-related haul. Rugrats and also Scooby-Doo.
Heck yeah.
Itsy Bitsy Pops. This line has come out maybe about a year, I feel like now, and it's really cool to see this display of how you could kind of do it if you wanted to.
There's so many.
But if you like love Funko Pops, but you don't have a lot of space, look at how many you can get in
And
one.
you can take them out of the box.
Yeah, you can get so many on one shelf. Like that's like if that was full-size Pops, that'd be a whole wall basically. But it's just this one little sliver. I kind of mess with it. I think it's kind of awesome.
I wonder how many boxes they went through. Like, oh, like I accidentally ripped this box, so they gotta get another one.
Probably a lot. They have some Avatar The Last Airbender Funko pins too, including some glow-in-the-dark ones.
And some new Funko plushies.
Yeah, those are adorable too. The Mikey is so freaking cute. I'm gonna keep looking around because I don't want to, you know,
Stock up instantly. Yeah.
We're still at the entrance, so we're gonna keep looking around. But I'm looking for the Funko Pops for the Avatar line. If they have some of them here, that would be awesome. But still sweet to see them. Okay, so we have actually entered into the store now. I think we should start with. I'll start with the cartoon section.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there. We didn't make it to the cartoon section. I saw this Wally, this metallic Wally.
It's kind of like purple. That's sick.
Yeah, it's sick looking. And we also have Mo here.
And Eve.
Yeah, and then we also have this Syndrome backpack. You have Luca. You know what? Like, I almost want to get this Lightyear pop, but you know that like these are probably cheaper even.
Yeah.
Eventually will be because Lightyear hasn't sold the most, but it's still cool that they have all the Lightyear Funko Pops here. Oh my gosh. I was smelling strawberries. It's the strawberry scented Lotso bag.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is so cool. The backpack actually smells like strawberries. You also have the Volt one right here, the classic Lotso bear,
That's like a puzzle or something?
No, it's actually just a pop, but he's on like a metal like 1 year anniversary stand.
Oh, 25,000 pieces. Okay.
Yeah.
I read pieces and I thought that was puzzle. I was like, that's
Those
massive.
pieces are like this big, man.
Yeah.
I swear it's impossible.
This is still cool.
I know. I still love this backpack. That's definitely one I want to get eventually. We have two more Lounge 5 bags on our roster to get, but I'm trying to save those choices for really, really specific ones. And then we have the Infinity on Beyond, but it just comes
Shirt
with
only.
Shirt. Yeah, shirt only. Still sweet though. Okay, so this is the little Pixar section here. We have the Pizza Planet bag. That's still here. So we'll go take a look. But I think my favorite in this section is the Lotso bag. We already picked this up, but they have Zetsu and the giant Glaceon.
They got Big Boy,
Nothing
Bob's.
else too animated really. They do have He-Man over here. God Loki and also Spider-Man. But if you turn around here, you'll see there's like a giant TV and they have all the classic cartoons playing in the background there. That's kind of like their more cartoon, like it's very Hanna-Barbera-esque, but cartoon-related section. So let's take a look in there first. So that way we know we covered like probably the best section. Then we can be a little bit more generous where else we buy stuff if we pick anything else up.
Are you gonna get a Scooby Pop if they have one this time?
Yes, I saw in the Funko shop they still have the Scooby with the diving gear on the website. Will they have it in the stores? Then over here we have the Captain Planet Pops too.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's the whole gang, and then they have the Captain Planet himself, which is an exclusive. But you can get a shot over here, the whole section that you guys can see. It's kind of definitely of any section, this is the most comfort cartoon 5 for sure. Oh, they have Sandy. Oh, they have Gurr.
What is this?
And they have that thing. I don't even know what that is. We're getting that. I don't even know what it is, but we're getting that. Do I have Gurr with a pizza? I feel like I do.
I don't know.
Worst case scenario, I'll give it to somebody or we'll put it on what?
I don't think you do. But Sandy is sick.
Do I get the Sandy bag today or do I stay tuned for that SpongeBob one?
I think we should stay tuned for stay tuned for the SpongeBob one.
The cart spoke for us. Okay, we'll stay tuned for the SpongeBob one. But I'm gonna grab Gurr with eating the pizza. I feel like
I don't think we have this one. I think we got the like the Culture Fly version of it.
Maybe, yeah. If not, either way, we're gonna grab it. And this is
I don't know what this is.
SpongeBob Something Wild. I've passed up on this a few times when it was a Woody one, but I told Mitchell I was like, same thing for the Itsy Bitsy Pops. Like they haven't pulled me in yet.
With SpongeBob, they will.
New SpongeBob Itsy Bitsy Pops. Nickelodeon one. Well, you wrote me in. And this is the same thing. I didn't even know they made a SpongeBob Something Wild. So all of a sudden now I want to do something wild, and we're gonna get it.
Oh, look at this, Kyoshi.
They have the Kyoshi Spirit Pop. This is what I was hoping they would have. This is dope.
Dang,
they have the
Kyoshi.
Entertainment Earth Kyoshi Glow in the Dark. If you guys don't know who Kyoshi is, she was the last Earth Avatar. We're gonna be getting another Earth Avatar coming very soon here with a new series. But Kyoshi is a legend. Oh man, they better make this for freaking Roku.
That would be sick.
It for freaking Yangshin. They should do all of them. But Kyoshi, instant cop right there.
Dude.
Oh, dude, that is awesome.
And this massive King Boomy on his throne.
We got Boomy in a mystery box, so we got lucky on that one. But I'm gonna leave floating in because I can't get every Avatar Funko Pop or Korra Pop. I'm just getting the ones that really stand out to me, and Kyoshi is like,
That's one, yeah.
that's amazing. So here we're in the Cartoon Network section and have a bunch. Man, the bubbles look so cool with the metallic on her hair. I don't see like the Scooby section, so they must not have Scooby anymore. I regret not getting them, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, they moved Foster's thing over here.
They do have the Bugs Bunny as Fred Flintstone. They have
And
the
Fred.
whole they have the whole line for that. Oh, the Scooby back is too cool too.
Dang.
What is this guy here? The Jetsons.
Jetsons.
And then they have all the different ones of them as well as the Mystery Gang. And then also over here we have Tweety, which is like in a 90s like style, I guess. And then we even have them as their Harry Potter characters. That is amazing. We opened up it was the Warner Brothers like 100-year anniversary like mystery boxes. That was where I got those originally, but I knew Funko was gonna do them as like
Eventually,
the different
yeah.
houses for Harry Potter. I love it though. I'm not gonna get them because we already have those minifigures, but it's still sweet to see them. Goodness, dude.
Retro Chuck E.
Retro Chuck E. Cheese. I've been wanting this pop actually, but I think it was people were asking like $20 for it. But this is our Chucky right here, man. That is another grab for sure.
Oh, they had it.
Oh, Coke Zero. You know that would be in the cart already. But dude, look, we already got the other Santa.
But there's an exclusive one, yeah?
Yeah, Coca-Cola Santa in chair. But man, I have to grab that one. Our Chucky, the
That's
90s,
sick.
2000s Chucky. It's not even like the OOG one. He's just retro. Okay, so I also grabbed
So cool.
this, the Marley Brothers. This is from the Muppets Christmas. Two of the funniest characters, for sure. So we have
Glow in the dark.
Glow in the Dark Funko Shop exclusive, limited to 8,000 pieces. It was sold out online, so I'm glad that we were able to get one in the store. I really didn't even anticipate being able to find one here, so I'm hyped that we did, and of course we're gonna pick that up. Okay, you guys know Kakashi is my favorite character in all of Naruto, so we're not doing anime today, but you know what? I can't walk out without that.
You gotta have at least Kakashi with Pakun.
Yes, that is so adorable and bad at the same time. That's great. What's going on? Man, dude, look at this skateboard. They have the whole original crew right there on a skateboard. So right here, this is like a Five Nights at Freddy's section. I know a lot of you guys, a lot of people just in general love Five Nights at Freddy's, so we're getting a little shot of it. I'm a pretty avid fan of it, but I definitely don't know everything. So there's a lot of new characters I've never heard of. Except this is pretty messed up. They have Reagan puking here. I've never seen a Funko Pop with puke coming out.
It's pretty gross.
I want to see Family Guy puking pops now. We also have Insidious, which is weird. This is from the last key, which is like, I think they've like retconned this whole, like only the first 2 ones count supposedly. So it's interesting they made T Demon actually a Funko Pop. You also have this one, which is like Homer going into the hedges, but it's Michael behind the hedge.
It's so perfect.
Yeah. So this is the horror section. I mean, you know, I'm not that. I'm way too scary to probably get most of the ones in here. But I would grab another Annabelle Pop. I have 2 Annabelle Pops already, but the Annabelle bag is awesome. You've got Cocaine Bear.
Interesting.
And probably the thing I like in here the most is these spooky chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Okay, so I'm also doing a little bit of Christmas shopping here as well too. So I got these 2 right here for my niece and for my nephew. And I also got Ochako and also I got Deku. I hope they don't see this video because it's kind of gonna spoil it a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think they will, so I'm getting that for them. I also got this one right here for Karina because she really loves the group Blackpink. So I know her favorite is Rosé, so I grabbed her this one. I also hope she doesn't see this video. I'm gonna get Karina probably another pop. I'm just gonna figure it out or something else. And then I also I can't get something for Mitchell because, you know,
I'm here.
You know, and all being here and stuff trying to ruin it. And then trying to ruin my Christmas gift. And then also Parker, my mom, and a few other family members. So maybe I could check off a couple people here, but I know for sure I have my niece and my nephew covered. I'm gonna get some other stuff for them as well too, but I know they're gonna love those.
But I got something for Parker, which is this Escanor.
Yes, Parker got
It's like his favorite character from 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah. And Mitchell got a bunch of pops. Look at Mitchell's cart.
I got some Christmas shopping done myself.
Yeah, he got this for his father here.
Michael Jackson.
Awesome. And then he also got himself another Christmas present. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the Disney section here. There's some cool ones in here. I think my favorite one's got to be the Troy Bolton and also the Gabriella. I mean, Sharpay even got one too. That's awesome.
Sorry, Ryan.
Ryan didn't get one.
Just Sharpay.
Is that Raven from That's So Raven? Yeah, it is. That's,
it is.
That's So Raven. Oh, did I remember that outfit
cool.
too? Oh, dang. That is pretty damn cool. You know what? Like, I kind of want that, but I'm going to leave it. If they did a Corey in the House one, we're done. We're grabbing it. But Nickelodeon, you should do some other pops. My Carly pops. I mean, some other stuff like that would be awesome. We already have this one, Peter Pan and Peter Pan's Shadow. But I love the Tinkerbell right here. And I think the coolest Tinkerbell is her in a little lantern here. That is really, really cute. We also have all these Jack Skellington pops right here. And this one's scented too.
What's it? Is it? What does it smell like? Does it smell like pumpkin?
No, it smells like death.
Oh.
It does smell like pumpkin, yes. You know what's like an underrated like group? This group. Like the classic, most classic of all group. Like they're so iconic independently. I never even thought about the fact they could be in a 4-pack.
True. It's probably the coolest Mickey Mouse one I've seen.
Oh yeah, Sorcerer Mickey in that like diamond style. That is really sweet. Mitchell was saying that this guy looks a lot like Slade from Teen Titans, and I was trying to tell him that it's the same, but they just didn't want to use death, I guess, in his name in Teen Titans. So they just named him Slade for his name, Slade Wilson. But if it was a Slade one, I would get it.
Yeah, because that'd be sick.
Yeah, Deathstroke is still awesome, but you know, if it was a Teen Titans branded Slade one, oh, for sure. But the DC section, there's not really too much for us, but of course we'll get some shots for you guys that are DC fans. You can take a look. Okay, so our bags are full. Let's go ahead and head back to the cavern, and we'll check these out and we'll see those mystery Blockbuster Rewind figures and everything else we picked up. And I'll show you some of the gifts I got for other people in the hopes that they don't see it, like I said. We are back and I come bearing gifts. We have 3 Funko bags down here, but I grabbed this one because it was the lightest. And I got a big old 2-liter of Coke Zero. It's a good time. Good times. So let's get into it. We all know what we want to see here first.
We all know.
These VHS containers. So we got Shaggy, we got Scooby, and we got Velma. Pop quiz, Shaggy's last name.
Neville? No.
You know his last name, come on. Rogers.
Rogers, Shaggy Rogers.
Yep, and Velma's?
Dinkley.
Dinkley, there you go. And Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
A lot of people think his full name is Scoobert Dubert, but I think it's just Scooby, last name Doo. But he could be Scoobert Doo.
I thought it was Dubert, yeah. I was like, I know it's not just Doo.
No, but we don't have a Daphne or a Fred yet. Hopefully we'll get those ones. Let's start out with, who do you think we should start off with? I'm thinking Shaggy. So you have the classic VHS clamshell design, which most people actually prefer the slipcover ones, but this is that clamshell we all grew up with. And I don't think they ever released a Scooby-Doo VHS that has this particular cover on it, but it looks amazing. So let's go ahead and pop it open. Shaggy! Okay, so we have common Shaggy right there. There's also a possibility these will all just be the commons.
Very much.
Very much more likely. So you have Shaggy, and then what I love about these Blockbuster ones is they come with the Shaggy Blockbuster card. And some of them don't say, some of them just say Rewind, some of them are Blockbuster Rewinds. I don't know why. I like the Blockbuster collaboration. That makes it a lot more fun to me. So there we have Shaggy next to his Blockbuster Rewind card. Okay, come on, baby Scooby. Let's see if we can get a Scooby here. But again, wouldn't be mad if we got the chase. All right, so the chase in this one is the Creeper. And I think, yeah, they're all exclusive to some convention. So let's see what we got here. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, I found you. There we go. We have Scooby, and there is his Blockbuster card right there to go with it.
He's so cute.
Yeah, all right, so we have the duo here. Can we get a chase here? Come on. I'll be okay if we get Velma, but I would love to get one chase. All right, let's be honest. It's odds are we're gonna get Velma, but
Absolutely.
A man can hope. Velma! And a man will also learn along his life that sometimes hope leads to nothing. And you just have to maintain hope through those times. But Velma's still awesome. I am not mad whatsoever. But the thing about these though is, I don't know about you, but for me with the sodas and the Blockbusters, because you have a 1 in 6 chance, I don't really, once I get one, I'm probably not gonna buy another one.
Yeah, because what's the point?
Yeah, because we saw the Toy Story one there. We had Amber Case, amazing, who sent us in a Blockbuster for Buzz Lightyear, and I thought like, oh, I could open another one and get the Chase Buzz, but it's like I have a 5 out of 6 chance I'm not gonna get him, so why even bother wasting 15 bucks, you know? So I kind of get like one chance, because I'm not gonna buy probably any of these individually. Maybe I'll go on the open market and try to find the Chase, but likely I'll just be happy with getting the whole crew. So now I'm just kind of hoping they release Daphne and Fred, but awesome that we have all those characters. There's no way to lose when they're freaking Scooby-Doo characters though. We have Velma, Scooby, and Shaggy all set up for you guys there with their Blockbuster cards so you can take a look at them. An awesome set. I gotta say though, my favorite of all of them is of course the main man himself, Scooby. He is so freaking adorable. I love him so much.
I wonder if my Shaggy's got us chasing.
Oh, do you want to open it now?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mitchell also got one as well. Do you want me to tell you?
You just keep going.
I can see it.
Yeah, I know you could see it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got Shaggy. That's a solid one, man.
I just wanted Shaggy next to Scooby.
Yeah, because he has Scooby already, got it online. So you have the Shaggy to go with it. So you can see Shaggy in there, but we've got him out here so you guys can take a little closer look at him. I love that series. Like that's the, you know, the sodas were cool. I like sodas. I have a couple of them, but they didn't really do it for me. Dorbs, I have a couple of those that didn't stick around for long, but I think since Funko Pops, this might be my favorite line that exists.
Yeah, because there's just like a little bit of both, like, oh, this is my childhood, and it's like, you know, the characters you love.
Yeah, and I mean, we collected all the Scooby-Doo Playmobil figures. I love this line because they all kind of look like Playmobil figures.
Yeah, it just looked like, without the little
Little clam hands.
Lego hands, yeah.
Yeah, so there's the set right there, and I really hope that they release Daphne and Fred just so we can kind of complete this. Ranking for the Scooby-Doo rewinds, I gotta give it a 10 out of 10. I do wish that, like, I mean, I get it with like chases, you have like a 1 in 6 with the Funko Pop sodas, you get a 1 in 6. I don't know, I think 1 in 3 is fair.
I mean, they're like pretty pricey for what they are.
15 bucks, exactly.
Yeah.
Same thing for the sodas though, they're all kind of pricey for, like, most people aren't gonna buy 6 in the hopes of getting a chase, you know?
Yeah.
You really just kind of open it up and you hope for the best. I think most people, if they get the chase, then you're more likely than buying 2. Because for me, I'm totally okay with having Velma. I more than likely won't go out there to get the chase. If I would have gotten the chase, I would have gotten another one to get Velma.
Yeah, just because that way you're like, oh, now I got the set and
Yeah.
a bonus one.
Exactly. So there they are right there. Let's check out the next one we got here. There was some amazing pickups we got, both me and Mitchell. All right, so the first thing we picked up in there was the meaning of Hanukkah here. So this is the Hanukkah game. It says, as the night arrives, it's time for the Rugrats to learn the story of Hanukkah. Dremels, Gelts, and Latskis. Oh wait, I don't know the exact pronunciation of these things, so I apologize if I'm saying them wrong, but I respect all beliefs, all existences, whatever makes you happy. I just want to learn about different things, so I love that the Rugrats dive into this stuff. But will the meaning of Hanukkah spoil the holiday? Bring old rivals Grandpa Boris and the mysterious Shlomo together. They will shed light on the real meaning of Hanukkah. So it's a board game that I guess explains the meaning of Hanukkah along the way. So you have Tommy, Chucky there, and Angelica as well. Like, I don't know if they're all Jewish, but I know that Tommy obviously is Jewish from his mom's side. I know Chucky, his dad happens to be Jewish too. Being in the Passover episode, his dad comes over and has the yarmulke and it seems to be practicing the same belief. But Angelica, I don't know, because I think that Stu is Christian. Like, he's not Jewish. He does practice it because he's with deity, but then that would mean that the only half that Angelica is related to Tommy is through Stu, because his dad is Stu's brother. So I don't know if Angelica is actually Jewish, 100% sure. If you guys know in the comments down below if all of them are, or just part of them, let me know. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter. I just think this game is really cool that they even made it a thing. I'm not 100% sure how you even play the game, but I felt like this would be a perfect little item to have in the collection, especially during the Christmas time. So it's gonna be going in our background here, you know, to represent a little bit of Hanukkah here in the cavern. Being that the Rugrats have huge Jewish beliefs and ties, you know, in the show, I think it'd be cool to represent during the Christmas time. So we'll be putting it with our Christmas stuff and somewhere here in the background. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 just because of the fact that it's unique. And I mean, I expect to see Spongebob games. I don't expect to walk into a store in 2023 and see a Rugrats game. That's a winner to me. All right, probably one of my favorite Funko Pops of the year. We have the retro Chucky. That is so freaking dope. So in the kitchen, I also have the 90s Coca-Cola bear. I thought that was gonna be the max from icons for me, like the top tier. But I think they may have topped it with the retro Chuck E. Cheese. We have skateboarding extreme. I live in the sewers of Ocean Shores. Chuck E. Cheese here. This thing is dope, man. Let's pop him open. There we have him, man, with those freaking awesome sneakers. You have the little coin in his hand and the most like 90s Fresh Prince style outfit ever. His shorts literally look like Chucky Finster's shorts.
Oh yeah.
Hey kids, I'm the real Chucky. Well, actually, I'm Chaz inside the costume. This is everything to me. I remember seeing the Chuck E. Cheese commercials on so much as a kid. If you watched Nickelodeon, if you watched Cartoon Network, if you watched Disney Channel, they were fortunate enough to, you know, have so much money they didn't have commercials. But if you watch those networks, you undoubtedly saw this Chucky on screen in some kind of commercials. It was truly the best time to be alive. We had this kid dancing. Look at him. He got an inflatable crown, Mitchell. I want an inflatable crown more than even maybe a gold one. That's so sweet. Chucky is an icon. We did a video here going to what was one of the last retro Chuck E. Cheese locations. Just a legendary pop. I'm gonna be keeping this guy in the box, put in a pop protector. I'm gonna put it next to the 90s Coca-Cola bear. Just some of my favorite icons growing up. Okay, for the Chucky Funko Pop, I'm saying we give him a 9 for 90s.
Okay, I see the logic there.
Honestly, you know, being 100% real, for me, I'm gonna give it an 8. I think that he looks awesome, but if you look at this Chucky, he's missing the fingerless gloves and he's missing the helmet. I never remember seeing Chucky with this hat that often, you know?
I think it's just the hat is on backwards in that image, no?
Is
oh, no,
it?
it is a helmet, yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. I never noticed. It's not a helmet. His hat is on backwards. How did I never notice that? Literally, you just broke every memory of my childhood ever. I swear on everything, my whole life. I thought he had a helmet on.
I mean, it looks like it, but yeah, you can see right here where the hat comes out.
So it's a hat. Okay, still awesome. But now I would say, okay, well, his hat should be on backwards. Because I never remember him having his hat on like that.
I'll give it a 7.
Okay, so 7, I gave it a what, 8?
Yeah.
So we'll give it a 7.5 on screen for you guys. Next up here, we can find out if I have this or not. We have the Gur eating pizza. And I'm looking around here.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we don't have this one. I don't know why my voice is doing this, but you can see we have those Gurs over there. We have 3. We have Robot Gur, Regular Gur, and Glow-in-the-Dark Regular Gur, or Gur with Cupcake, something like that. And then we have over here, Zim with Gur. A lot of Gur pops, but we didn't have the eating pizza one.
Yeah, we just had the Culture Fly statue where he's on top of all the pizza boxes.
Yeah, and the Culture Fly statue is over there. So I think I did, like in my brain, connect them as that being the one that we had. But man, I'm glad that we got this. And to get it for retail, that's a huge win there. But what I will say, now I can say it, being that I have both, I love myself some Funko Pops, obviously. Obviously. But I still will say, if I could pick one, having the Culture Fly statue that is like 10 bucks, or having, in some cases 5, depending on where you get them at, like Five Below sometimes has stuff like this, or the $15 Funko exclusive, I'd still take this one.
And there's just something about the quality and like details on this. It's like just slightly above this, yeah.
Yeah, like maybe this one physically is like a more stout figure, but there's just so much more going on here. He's got the giant slices there. He's got this cheese stretched in between his teeth. You've got the bloated Pizza Hog boxes on the floor, a little bit of the ground there, a nice base, and that's cheaper than this one. Culture Fly, you're killing it. Culture Fly, you're probably our favorite brand right now in the game doing it. So shout out to you, but I love Funko too because they do some stuff that literally nobody else is doing though too. So Funko has its own solidified position as just awesomeness, but I really love the stuff that Culture Fly is doing because this was why I didn't get this one for a long time. But seeing it there for retail, I wasn't gonna pass it up. So for Gur, we're gonna give him, I think for Gur, it's pretty good, but you know what, with it, we haven't got a Dib pop yet. We haven't got a Gaz figure yet. We've only really gotten like, I guess 2 Zim pops and then I guess the one of him on the pig, but that took a long time too. They've done a lot of Gur. I would love to see them do some of the expanded characters of Invader Zim, or maybe even do some shows they haven't covered at all yet, rather than doing so many Gurs. But the thing is that freaking people love Gur. Like Gur is a huge icon. I mean, even during like the mid 2000s when SpongeBob was at his peak, you could still go to Hot Topic and find Invader Zim merchandise on the shelves. It's always had a cult following to where it'll get picked up by people. So if they missed one of the previous Gurs, they can get this one. So I think that's why they keep releasing it, and I don't blame them. As long as Nickelodeon is able to, you know, make some sales, cool with me. But I would like to see some other characters. So I'm gonna give them an 8 out of 10. Okay, next up here we have Jacob and Robert Marley. So this is from the classic Christmas story, The Christmas Carol, where, I mean, Disney's done one. There's a classic one, of course, too, and there's even the Muppets version. I mean, we've seen iterations of it in many cartoons before. So if you don't know what A Christmas Carol is, though, you probably know who Scrooge is, or Scrooge McDuck. I think there's even a Jim Carrey Scrooge. There's a bunch of different Scrooges out there. He's the guy who says, bah humbug, and he hates Christmas. But Scrooge had a former business partner that he ended up Scrooging over. Jacob Marley ended up and took over the entire business. And Jacob Marley is the one that you commonly see in most Christmas Carol adaptations, including the Disney one as well. But there is another brother, Robert Marley, who's Jacob Marley's brother, of course, who was a lesser impact in the business, but was also a part of that crew and passed away. And they are both to represent the Christmas past. So they take Scrooge on this excursion through all the different things about how the past and showing him the things that he did wrong. And then you get the present and they show him what's currently he's doing wrong. And then in the future, they show like how happy their lives would be without him. Very dark for Christmas time. But these guys represent the Christmas past. And I think that they did Robert Marley just so that way you could get both of these guys in there. These two are a duo that you often see in the Muppets, kind of reacting to the shenanigans that go on in the Muppets theater.
The internet is a completely different culture, isn't it? You said it.
And they're so iconic when you think about Muppets, but not just Muppets, when you think about the Christmas Carol Muppets version, that I had to pick them up, man. They're just too big of a part of my childhood. Seeing these movies and seeing these two guys just kind of roasting the Muppets and just kind of roasting each other. They're hilarious. But this pop was $30. I mean, not cheap. I mean, I guess usually a Funko Pop that's an exclusive is 15 bucks, right?
Yeah.
So making it a 2-pack, it would be 30 bucks, but we've seen a lot of 2-packs that went straight to retailers that were $22.99. So I don't know why they had to go for the full 30 on this one. I just think they knew it was gonna do well. It's completely sold out of the Funko shop. You'd have to be able to go to a Funko Hollywood or to a Funko Washington, I believe is the other location.
The headquarters, yeah.
Yeah, the headquarters, to be able to pick one up. So I grabbed one since we were still there. I left behind the other ones. I left behind Scrooge and the other characters as well too. These two I think were a good one to represent the whole film. For the price, okay, design-wise, glow in the dark. We're gonna be showing these guys glowing so you guys can get a good look at them too. Glow in the dark, I think I gotta give them, as a pop, I gotta give them 10. but as a $30 price tag, it kind of makes me want to give him like an 8.5 or a 9. So let's meet at an 8. An 8 out of 10 for Jacob and Robert Marley. Okay, and I gotta say, probably my favorite pop of today though, I said it was the Chucky. It's a tie. It's a tie. I love the Chucky, but man, the Kiyoshi.
Yeah.
So this is from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Kiyoshi was, I said, like the original Earth Avatar, and one of the most badass characters of all time. She is just a beast, a powerful, strong Avatar, and you get to see all of the avatars, the previous avatars, come back to speak to Aang, because if you're an Avatar, you have technically the same spirit traveling through different individuals, and the Avatar line stays alive basically through different vessels. And the previous ones get to speak to Aang, and he can speak to every Avatar previously to him as well too, but he most commonly speaks to the 3 before him, and one of them happens to be Kiyoshi, and she comes back in this spirit form. And I think that was just like the coolest version of her. I don't even know if they did a regular Kiyoshi, but for me, honestly, that one in spirit form is cool enough for me that this will be my representation of Kiyoshi. If they even release another Kiyoshi, I'll probably just hold on to this one. So really cool pop, but I gotta say this one right here for me, glow in the dark too.
I think for me that's a 10.
10 out of 10 all day on that one. One of the best Avatar pops they ever released, and I hope they do some of the other previous Avatars in the same glow-in-the-dark fashion. All right, then this is a little anime pickup for myself here. We have Kakashi, and if you guys are unfamiliar with the anime, being that this is Comfort Cartoons, I mean, many characters, they have a summoning jutsu. They could summon a snake, a toad, freaking a wildebeest, you name it. Somebody could probably summon it. But one of my favorite things about Kakashi is that his summoning animal is dogs, particularly like 9 of them. But this one is kind of his main man. His name is Pakun. He's a little pug that kind of rests on Kakashi's head, and he's a really good tracker. He can smell around and find different stuff that they're looking for and help him find either the person or the thing that he's looking for. And he's just a good guy to talk to.
Yeah.
You know, Paku's got a lot of good advice too, and he's adorable at the same time. So I had to get this. Like, look at the little Paku inside of there. Pakun is so freaking cute. We have a full-sized Pakun in the anime room because I love the character so much and the relationship with Kakashi and his dog. I would watch a whole like spin-off anime about Kakashi and his dogs. Next up here we have the Spongebob. Something Wild, and I have no clue how this game works. We've seen a couple different versions of Something Wild along our ooh, there is something really interesting in here. Oh man, dude. I feel like I might need to open this.
What's in there?
So, this right here comes with a little tiny SpongeBob figure. And, of course, it says Something Wild, and I think it's probably something similar to Uno. I don't know. I probably won't ever play it. But what I do know is that on the top here, you can see a Plankton with his little helicopter attachment there. And a Mrs. Puff. 2 characters we've never got pops of. So this could be a little leak or idea about what kind of pops they might have. We want to see a Karen and Plankton 2-pack. But what if they just do Plankton with enough accessories to take up a full pop box and then do Karen separately? Because if he had the helicopter attachment, had a little Krabby Patty, you could probably put that in a full-size pop box, you know?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I kind of want to open it just so we can I mean, this isn't going anywhere. And it looks like it's already got a little tear here as well anywhere where this piece actually came off. I think what we're going to do is open this and see some possibilities of what some characters could look like in Funko Pop form. All right, so let's take a look here. So we have a Sandy Cheeks who has the like bow, like the flower really on her head there. We have a Gary.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was a pop.
So cute. Patrick, similar to the Patrick Pops they've released. Pearl. So that's what hypothetically a Pearl Funko Pop released by Funko, this product. Hypothetically, a Pearl Funko Pop could look something like that.
That would be so sick.
That would be a beautiful pop. Mr. Krabs with a little stack of cash there. That could be a redone Krabs. SpongeBob. Mrs. Puff. So that's what I think that looks really good. Like if they made that as a pop, dude, we could be possibly, if you're watching this video a year from now, this could already be out.
Could be.
I wouldn't say it's impossible. They already did the concepting for it. Why wouldn't they just do this as a pop as the next line, next set?
That'd be so cool.
They had to have licensed it. Yeah. They had to have done all that stuff to get Mrs. Puff's name. So they had to have already, probably you're gonna make it next year.
Ooh, that is an angry Squidward.
Angry Squidward not doing the thing. He's And then there's the plankton right there. The plankton with the helicopter attachment. Dang, I shouldn't have opened it. Because most of those we could actually see from the outside. And on the back of the card, you guys can see what the cards look like. I don't know how to actually play this game. Maybe one day we'll play it around here in the cavern just for fun. But I just thought it was worth opening it up so we can see those cards a little better. So I'm happy I did, because if Mrs. Puff ever becomes a thing, we'll know that her design kind of predated in this set.
And a plankton. And a pearl.
Plankton. But you know what I mean? Like, why make plankton with the helicopter attachment and everything? If they were just gonna make like one to put on the card, why not just make a plankton that you know, Funko, you know, if they make a Karen with plankton, then you get 2 in 1. But if they make just plankton, that keeps Karen as a exclusive, you know?
You know they'll do that.
You know, Karen could be like an ECC, Summer CC, some kind of CC convention exclusive. So I think that's what we will see. I think we'll see a plankton standalone pop first, then maybe Karen will be some kind of exclusive. And I wouldn't be surprised if it still comes with plankton in some way.
Like riding on top of her head or something.
Yeah, but it would be smarter for them business-wise to release a plankton first, then release plankton and Karen. Because people would go for plankton and then wait a little while, that one sells out, do plankton with Karen. People that miss that plankton will buy this Karen for the plankton, and everybody else who's just a fan like me will buy the Karen. But for most people, that's how the business, I think, would probably go down. I don't know, just a speculation. I'm gonna give that game 6 out of 10. I really don't know. I haven't played the game. All right, so next up here, we have some of Mitchell's stuff here, and we also have some gifts that I got for some family here. So we'll check out Mitchell's stuff real briefly here, because he's got a lot of different anime ones here. We have Kurama, who is, of course, the 9-tailed fox that is within Naruto. If you guys aren't familiar with Naruto, you know, absolute legend, beast, anime goat. We have Mikaza Ackerman, which is from Attack on Titan. We have Romana Sukuna, which is from Jujutsu Kaisen. He's somebody who put the KFC slogan to real world usage. Finger licking good. but next up, we have Escanor right here, which is for Parker.
Hopefully he doesn't see this video.
Yeah. We have Bakugo right here as well, too, from My Hero Academia. And then some nostalgic ones here. We have Michael Jackson here with the freaking glittered everything. But I don't know what event this is specifically from, you know? But I do remember that glitter glove specifically as well. You know, I don't know when he wore that outfit though. But we have the King of Pop right there, and that's from Mitchell's father. And we also have Korra right here from The Legend of Korra. And you have a Korra Pop before I do. Like, I don't have a single Korra Pop. All my Pops are Avatar: The Last Airbender. But like I said, I'm sure that I will regret not getting them once I watch Korra. Okay, and then I have another anime one. This one is Luffy Taro, and this is from One Piece. I got this for my nephew. He's obsessed with One Piece. If you guys don't know, One Piece is like a show, like beats The Simpsons. It beats freaking Pawn Stars. It has more episodes than anything. One Piece has like over 1,200 episodes to it. And my nephew is 10 years old and he's seen all of them. I don't know how that's possible. I feel like he had to have spent half his life watching them. Like he's 10. Like how it had to take like 5 years. He's seen every episode of One Piece. So I know he's gonna love this pop. He doesn't have any Funko Pops, I don't think. So this will be his first, and he's also got a One Piece one. So he's gonna flip about that. And my niece and my nephew. So my niece, she's a little bit older than him. They're both obsessed with anime. They watch pretty much every new anime out there. I don't know how they do it, but they've seen everything, like almost everything. They've seen it. So they're huge fans of My Hero Academia as well too, and they watch them together. So I know they both like My Hero Academia, so I got them both. This one right here, Ochako and also Deku. They can, one for my niece, one for my nephew. They can trade if they want, whatever works. And then I also got another show that they love, which is Demon Slayer. We have Tanjiro and also Nezuko, and I almost got these two for myself.
They're adorable.
I almost, the car was like, you know, maybe I'll take these two. These two are so freaking adorable. And then for my mom, I'm gonna be getting her some other stuff, but one of her favorite music artists of all time is Janis Joplin. So this is a Janis Joplin Funko Pop. I know my mom has a Johnny Cash Funko Pop and a Lucy from I Love Lucy that one of you guys sent her. So this will be her third Funko Pop ever, and I know she's gonna freak out about it. Okay, and on that note, that is everything. Of course, not gonna be ranking any of the things that are for gifts. I mean, I think they're a 10 out of 10 gift idea for them. But, oh man, I think my favorite items of today is the Scooby-Doo set here, the Kiyoshi. I mean, I grabbed it for a reason. They're all great. Favorite item, if I picked one. I'm going with the Kakashi with Paku and the Kyoshi. These two. I have to go with those two as my favorite. I can't pick one, so I'm going with two. These ones would have been my number one had I just gotten one chase. But there's a little bit about that leaves me with a little spite in my heart. I was like, come on, can I get one chase?
I gotta say for me.
Of your set of stuff you picked up today.
Out of my stuff specifically?
Yeah.
Korra.
All right, so Korra.
And Sukuna.
You're picking two? That's against the rules.
Yeah, it's against the rules, but I'm still picking two.
All right, guys. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did hanging out today. I appreciate you guys and much love to you guys through this holiday season. I know things during the holiday could be a little hard for some people. It's a great time to be alive, very cheerful. But if you're going through a hard place in your life, it could definitely be one of the hardest points of the year. So I just want to let you know that you're not alone. I appreciate you. I love you. And whatever's going on in life, you will get through it. As I'll say many times, and I'll keep reminding you guys, life in itself, you know, is a gift. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but you're a true legend for just kind of staying around while this big planet keeps going around in circles. So thank you so much for being a part of my life. I appreciate you, and thank you for just being you. You guys are a present to me every single year, and I'm so grateful to have you guys here, a part of this community, and I feel so fortunate and lucky to be a part of this. So thank you for making my holiday season better than it's ever been. So I appreciate that. But anyway, you guys know the drill. Stay tuned. We're gonna add some of this stuff to the collection, but before that, you know the drill. Scan it. So for the girl with pizza, I added that guy right there. And if you look really up there, do something a little wild, you'll see the Spongebob something wild up there as well too, and Kyoshi. Okay, and over here we have our little Rugrats Christmas section. You can see this guy right here. We have the Hook from Don and T-Dog. We have some plushies. And we also have now the Meaning of Hanukkah game as well. This will be here during the Christmas time, and we'll probably be putting it in the vault or after December. But for right now, it looks perfect right there with the rest of the Christmas crew. Okay, so we have the retro Chuck E. Cheese there and the 90s Coca-Cola bear next to each other, along with my Marcus Coke Zero. Yes, this is a Coke Zero in glass bottle that was sent to me by Ryan for Christmas. Thank you so much, Ryan. And then we have the newer Coca-Cola bear here too, so Chucky fits in there perfect. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, and if you guys want to support the show further, you guys can go ahead and check out the Patreon down below. We immensely appreciate it, and it only costs $2 every single month to sign up, and you get extended versions of every single video that we upload here on the channel, and you get to be a part of those behind the scenes discussions, and you get invited to our Discord to be able to meet a bunch of other like-minded people just like yourselves and talk about the things that we love. Huge shout out to the big Patreons of the month in the Rep Pack royalty. Shout out to Taz Watsky. Shout out to Storm X Quick. Shout out to List of Legends. Shout out to Prismatic Phantom, Yanis Torres, It's Big Little, Kevin Nguyen, Later, A Castle, Real Queen G, Gabriella, and also Don the Whale. Thank you guys so much for making everything that we do here possible. We appreciate you guys and have so much love for everything you guys do. And if you want to join us live, we're live every single Friday on Whatnot. And when you sign up, you get $15 for free to buy anything you want. And on Whatnot, it's basically like an eBay or a Mercari. It's a buying and selling platform where you could buy Funko Pops, Pokemon cards, you name it. They have it over there, and you get $15 for free. Plus, you can support the show every Friday. So go check that out down below as well. I'll see you guys over here in this video that I know you're gonna love. But as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and